Hello. Happy Mindful Monday. We are here again. I am downstairs, not in my normal spot, because I'm puppy sitting. I'm sure you can hear her. She's not sure what I'm doing, so you may see her. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, today I am here to talk about mindfulness. Mindfulness is, it has become kind of a buzzword in our society, and that's good and bad sometimes. I feel like sometimes it gets thrown around a little bit and not taken seriously, even though it should be. Mindfulness is this practice of being in the present moment and not judging what arises, which can be really, really helpful. So, it came from a background of Vipassana and Zen and Tibetan roots, and it started with this idea that every moment arises, abides, and ceases. So, like, there's this cycle of moment, and you can't really put a finger on how long a moment is, but every single moment arises, has its space and time, and then it's gone. And so mindfulness is the practice of being in that moment. So you are not judging what's happening. You are observing what's happening without judgment. So that's why when we meditate, or like if you've seen some of my other videos, we do breathing meditation, and I'll instruct you, if a thought arises, just label it as thinking and let it pass. That's practicing learning mindfulness. Now, mindfulness is super useful. There's a whole bunch of different benefits of learning mindfulness, and it's been shown to help with stress, anxiety, addiction issues, any kind of an issue like that can be assisted by mindfulness training. So when you train for mindfulness, it's a combination of meditation techniques, and in those cases what you're working on is lowering the occurrence of rumination. Rumination is like, so when a stressful event occurs, of course it's stressful in the moment, and there's not a lot you can do about that, but the rumination is in your thought process when you think about it over and over and over. You replay it in your head. You get mad, you get sad, you get whatever emotion it is that was caused by the event. And I'm sure you can think about a time where this happened, where you replayed an event in your head. I mean, I have done it before until it almost made me sick. So mindfulness lowers that replay. It lowers the occurrence of you replaying that in your head over and over again. And it's good that it lowers that, because rumination will intensify the effect of whatever the stressor in your life caused. So, I mean, you don't want that. If you do a body scan and you play something in your head, like purposefully cause that stressor effect to happen. So like, I always use road rage as probably the easiest one. If you sit and think of last time you were really, really mad that someone cut you off, or rode a bike right out in front of you on the road, and you got angry. So replay that event in your head. Maybe it was totally their fault and then they flipped you the bird. So replay that in your head and then stop replaying, but hold in your body the tension that anger is causing in your body. And just really kind of feel into it. Pay attention to what that stress causes in your body. So I know I hold tension in the top of my stomach up through my chest. So if I'm really angry and I drop a storyline and just pay attention to what the anger is doing in my body, it hurts in my chest and my stomach. Anxiety is in my gut. And so feeling that and realizing what's going on, you'll realize that rumination is intensifying the physiological effects of whatever your stressor is causing. And realizing that will eventually get you to stop doing it. You don't naturally want to be in pain. We naturally don't want to be in pain. So the more that you practice that, the more you are going to kind of almost subconsciously realize how bad anger is for you, how bad it is for your body physiologically. So after learning that, it's just not good for you, the rumination. It will continually activate your sympathetic nervous system. It will continually activate your hypothalamus, pituitary, adrenal complex. And these are things that aren't good physiologically. It's going to cause you medical issues over time. So that's why when you hear people talk about mindfulness and all the benefits of mindfulness, all the health benefits of mindfulness, it's a really healthy thing to do for you. It's mentally and physically helpful. And it's important to note that it comes from you. So practicing mindfulness will help you over time. It is not something that's going to happen you'd be lucky if the benefits just happened the first time that you practice. When I learned the technique where you play the storyline and then drop it and feel it in your body, I noticed that right away. But first I had to learn the ability to drop a storyline. So what I'm telling you about mindfulness is practice. And practicing, if you look up our videos, I do Mindful Monday every Monday. It's been going for weeks and weeks. You can go to our page, Healing Solutions Inc., and type in the search bar #Mindful Monday. A bunch of them will pop up. And there's steps to learning how to practice mindfulness, but it is a practice. And, the word practice insinuates that you do it over and over. You can do it 5 minutes a day. You can do it 10 minutes a day. Either way, it's going to help you. But this is one of those things, I think one of the most commonly asked questions I get as a meditation instructor is, how long will it take? I don't have time. How do I make time? So how long will it take? It depends on you. It depends on where you're at. That's not an easily answerable question. What I do know is you need to practice it. And eventually results will come. But it's not in 1 week. Sometimes it's not in 2 weeks and 3 weeks. It depends on you. So if you are naturally calm-minded and naturally able to flip that switch and drop a storyline, then this will come easier to you. It's not easy for everybody, and practicing it is the only way to get better, but it does help over time. So I would urge you to practice. I would urge you to go in to our page and hashtag Mindful Monday. There's probably 30 videos. I don't know, there's a bunch. So yeah, and then we have a giveaway. So type meditate in the comments of this video and you'll be entered to win a 30-minute meditation session. It's individually crafted for you. It's for you specifically. So it's a really cool giveaway. I would definitely suggest doing that. I mean, it's free, it's virtual, so we are participating in the social distancing, and anybody with a computer can participate. We can do it via Zoom or Facebook Messenger, however you are most comfortable doing it.